200 million people watched
200 million.
200 million viewers. It was live that Friday night. And by Sunday, I couldn't walk on the street without being recognized.
That's insane.
2 days later, it was life altering and scary and great responsibility. Everybody talks about, Lord, increase my territory, Jesus. Open it up. Lord, open it up to me because I'm ready.
Because you saw a level, what you just described, I wouldn't want that every day.
That's what Beyonce's of the world
Yeah,
have.
the Beyoncés of the world.
You can't go nowhere.
They have that every day.
Every day.
I couldn't possibly imagine.
It's the beautiful part is it's like your child when they get bigger. You can't imagine having a 25-year-old before you've had children.
Right.
It's not fathomable. Mm-hmm. But as you grow into it, you can grow into that and live that life. The thing about it is that when it happens that fast, you have to adjust real quickly.
Right.
And who you really are is going to show whether or not you have time for your fans or not, whether you will stop to sign the autograph or not. And what it does to your life. I like being in the room. It's a good thing. I like being in my room because that's where I had to be when I needed peace, when I needed just quietness. And then when I left the room, it was about it's on. But the thing is that standing before people, 200 million people,
wow,
it did something to my head. It really made me fearful of the moment. Instead of just being like, oh, I'm just going to go and I'm going to sing.
Fearful of what exactly?
Messing up the song. There's no redo when it's live. Mm-hmm. When I sing my stuff, it's mine. If I made a change on the lyric, I don't mind because it's my song. I can sing whatever song how I want it. But if I'm singing Alicia's song or whoever's, it was 15 songs we were there. I was there 15 weeks. Anyway, but standing there, not wanting to trip on the way up, not wanting anything to malfunction or whatever, and I stood there, and every single time from the very first time, I heard the Lord speak to my heart and say, you were created for such a time as this. You were created for such a time as this. Mm-hmm. This is about honing your craft, taking all of the nerves and the jitters and going like this and focusing all of that energy on this moment.
That's what I saw when I looked at the clips. I looked at the clips and I was like, I saw you just ignited in the many layers of your talent on full display. With I didn't see any like trepidation. I didn't pick up on none of that.
It was backstage.
It was backstage. Yeah. I just want to say that this, just like every moment it is hanging out with you, being in the studio or whether we're eating somewhere, has just been incredibly enjoyable. And you are one of the rare combinations of someone whose musical and vocal talents, the only thing that can compete with that is your personality and your graciousness. And I appreciate you for being a part of the Co-Star album.
Thank you. And I'm so excited for you.
Thank you.
You have a new record coming as well, don't you?
New record.
Talking about it?
Yeah.
Talking about it. When is it?
It will be out probably by the time people see this. The record will be out June 6th. And it's a project that I have great pride for because I feel like what we did at JBR was we definitely presented for the real Eric Benét fans who've been with me from the beginning, there's elements of that definitely in this project. I think our song is one of those. Mm-hmm. But there are other songs where I chose to push the envelope and try some things that were even outside of my genre. There are a lot of songs where we reached out to some incredible new young producers, DJ Camper and songwriters like Felly the Voice.
The Voice. Can we just talk about him for just real
He's so
fast?
talented.
It's like he has such a skill.
Yeah, he goes right to a great hook, right?
He just is a great storyteller.
Yeah.
and his ability, his grasp of the English language.
Yeah.
It's like, I
It's
feel like I'm
impressive.
riding a tricycle and he just goes, and I'm going, wait a second.
No, he's really
I
impressive.
just am such a fan.
Yeah.
He co-wrote on my Christmas album, Christmas Back to You. We have a song called Santa Don't Slay.
I love that.
Listen, if somebody else had it, I would choke them. I would have just choked them. But I love it so much. But he is such a great writer. I'm so glad that he's still in the circle and he has now expanded to so many people. So I'm glad that he's writing on you.
He's definitely great and will be considered one of the greats.
I believe he will be.
Yeah.
As are you. And you're so gracious and so complimentary all the time of me. But I think the same thing about you. I enjoy your company. I enjoy your goofiness. I enjoy the fact that we're friends and not just like, you see people and you start smiling.
Right.
Because you see them, oh, darling, mwah,
right.
Mwah. No. I hate it. I hate being contrived and fake. I can't stand it.
The artificial thing.
But I love your heart. I love your love for your music. I love your excellence. I love the fact that you can sing what you sing live and in the studio. These are things that you compliment me for, but you have also that in your arsenal, sir.
Wow. I just got that from Chanté Moore, man.
You be getting it.
I'm blushing.
Don't be blushing.
Thank you, Chanté Moore, for being here. We were only supposed to talk for like a couple minutes. I couldn't stop talking to you.
I don't know what time it is or what day it is,
Yeah.
so it's all right with me.
It's all right. It's all right. Chanté Moore, y'all. Eric Benét. This is the Co-Star Podcast, and this was a good one. Yay! Love you, woman.
I love you too.